Hi, James.
Dr. Griffin, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Um, After seeing one of your episodes, not too good, but I'm hanging in there. I'm like
Oh,
I'm like your intern. I'm not quite sure about
oh,
this.
oh, grossed out.
James Thomas Morning Blend. I'm here today with Dr. Joya Griffin. She's a veterinary dermatologist, and she has a brand new show that's going to premiere on January the 1st. It's called Pop Goes the Vet. And trust me, the title fits the series. And it begins January 1st on National Geo Wild and then streams January the 5th on Disney Plus. Dr. Joya Griffin, how are you?
Good. Good. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being a part of our show. Now, tell us, tell our viewers what they can expect to see in Pop Goes the Vet.
Well, it's not all gross out factor, but some of it is. Some of it is. um, you'll see a wide range of the types of cases that I treat, from allergic skin disease. These are dogs and cats that overgroom or chew and bite at themselves until they have sores and hair loss. We also will see autoimmune diseases. These are very severe conditions that can adversely affect the quality of life of the pet. And you'll also see some ear disease. That's very interesting. That's probably one of my favorites. I love doing video otoscopy. That's where you take a scope and you look down in the ear and you can see down to the eardrum and into the middle ear. I also treat different types of skin cancers and endocrine disorders. Those are internal diseases that manifest in the skin and cause changes to the skin as well as to the hair coat.
So you could say our pets are pretty much like humans. They got to get a checkup every now and then, correct?
Absolutely, they do.
What's interesting when you talk about the ear, I was that's when I turned it. When the cat came in, that's when I kind of, okay, I'm done with this. I'll wait and talk to her about it later.
Are you
But
talking
here's
about
the other.
Scotty? Oh, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
stray cat.
It,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that cat has numerous cysts in the ear that I used a laser to remove. So pretty cool case, and it made a huge difference in his ability to feel more comfortable and to get rid of the infections in his ears. So there's a lot of cool things that we can do with dermatology, and with the skin being the largest organ of the body, there's a lot of surface area to treat.
Speaking of that, the very first case that I saw was a little puppy that had the what looked like a fluid sac on the side.
Yes, yes. I think you saw the clip of Maggie. She had a large tumor on the side of her rib cage that, I mean, this is probably a 10-pound dog. So, I mean, it took up a large portion of her body. And she was a little bit older. Her mom rescued her as an adult and just really wanted to get that unsightly thing off of her and make sure that it wasn't something that was cancerous.
Now, how prevalent are these diseases, not only in the skin but the immune system?
Um, well, to me, they're very common, but of course, I specialize in skin and dermatology, so I see these things on a day-to-day basis. For the average pet owner, hopefully, the biggest thing that you have to deal with is maybe a little lump and bump as your dog gets older. Those are very common as dogs age, and something that you should definitely have your veterinarian take a look at, make sure that it doesn't look like it's something that is cancerous, that it's not something that your vet needs to remove. But in general, most pets have healthy skin, but when it starts to get out of control, when you start seeing unusual lesions, hair loss, um, sores, crusts, pus, giant tumors, then you probably need to take them in, and a dermatologist would be a good place to go.
I agree with you on that. Pop Goes the Vet, again, premieres Saturday, January 1st on National Geo Wild and streams Wednesday, January 5th on Disney Plus. My last question for you, Dr. Griffin, is before you sat down in the chair and the camera started rolling today, did you do any of your yoga stretching exercises?
I have not done my yoga today. I have not done my yoga today. We have a
I
lot of
thought
fun,
that
as
was,
you can tell.
yeah, I thought that was interesting. Thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend.
Thank you.